If you're currently feeling trapped and deflated with the Ten of Swords, then the universe is urging you to let go of anything that no longer serves your highest purpose and truly walk towards a brighter future where you can nourish yourself, nourish your finances, and nourish the things that you actually want to grow. It's about taking yourself out of this defensive battle so that you can start focusing on yourself and pour directly into you rather than all these other things that are going on around you. The Page of Swords speaks to me about undertaking a learning journey. So make sure that you're not shying away from any learning that needs to be undertaken. You're learning about yourself, you're learning about your goals, but ultimately you're learning about the things to get you to your Ten of Pentacles, or you're learning more about your Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this wish fulfillment is for you, make sure that you're fully committed to learning the process about it. You might not feel quite ready at just this second to actually go after the Ten of Pentacles, but it's about arming yourself with the necessary skills and knowledge with the Page of Swords to actually make that happen. So make sure that you are truly viewing things for how they are, and if you think that there's some gaps in your knowledge, your skill set, or even maybe the way that you edit videos, for example, just make sure that you are putting yourself in a position to acknowledge that there's learning that needs to be done and then actually do that learning. Make sure you do the healing, you're putting in the work, and you're learning how to create balance and structure. Keep yourself grounded whilst continuing to actually live and experience a human life. I think it's really important that we don't get bogged down in the 9 till 5, but also we don't get bogged down with our goals and our ambitions. It's about being committed to the journey while still experiencing life and still having fun. It's about finding that balance, and ultimately you are well on your way to wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. The cups are starting to fill up. You're acknowledging that you're not happy in the current reality, so you know that you need to change it. You know you need to embrace your Page of Swords energy and learn how to make this Ten of Pentacles happen. Ultimately, you will be in a position of the Queen of Wands where you're able to glow, you're able to keep growing, and you've been nourishing yourself enough because you've learned about yourself, you've learned about the journey that you need to go on, and you've undertaken whatever is necessary to gain new skills to actually get yourself shoulders and heads and shoulders above the rest. I always say with the Queen of Wands, she's holding a sunflower or she's holding a staff and then she's got a sunflower. And my thing about sunflowers is they stand head and shoulders above everyone else. So make sure that you are doing the things that make you stand out, and you're acknowledging that the world doesn't need another copy. The world needs another authentic person. So make sure that you aren't afraid to try something different, or you're not afraid to be different and put yourself out there in a different way. You can still be in a really popular niche or a content creation sort of category, but you can do it in a way that makes you stand out, or in a way that feels more authentic to you. Just because somebody else isn't doing it doesn't mean that you can't do it, for example. So just make sure that you are learning how to be confident with yourself and your ideas as well. And ultimately with the Eight of Pentacles, you're acknowledging that this isn't going to be a straightforward linear journey. It's going to be something where you do need to apply yourself, you do need to learn about yourself, and you might need to tweak your goals and tweak your approach as you go along. But ultimately, that's what this Page of Swords energy is. We're learning how to take the steps to co-create and achieve the Ten of Pentacles. It's just about acknowledging that you do need to put the work in, nourish yourself, move away from any situations that have got you feeling deflated or trapped. And if you are stuck in a situation that you feel like you can't get out of, first of all, make sure you speak to professionals and you seek help, but also make sure that you are still doing things to fuel you, to fuel your growth. And even if you are trapped in a 9 to 5 job, for example, just make sure you're dedicating even 30 minutes to an hour every evening to actually leveling yourself up so that you can go forward and create the life that you truly dream of, rather than being trapped in this cycle where ultimately you feel like the Ten of Swords and you're not happy. Please do drop me a comment and let me know if this reading resonated. I'd also appreciate if you could drop me a follow because it helps the messages reach a wider collective, and I'll see you on the next one.